Hey YouTubers, welcome back to my channel. Little quick one here. Don't know how this is going to go, but let me show you what I got today. I picked this up at a little flea market. Little realistic 8-track stereo player, Portal Play stereo 8 player. Runs off battery or AC. Volume left and right. Got your 4 channels here. Change indicator. I guess you turn the indicator on and off, I guess. So there's where the tape goes in. Well, it looks clean in there. I'm surprised, actually. Thing's in really good shape. Let's open it up. Alright, got it on the workbench here. Let's open her up. Go and push this little button right here. It splits in half like that right there. So, let's unroll the cable here. So now you have true stereo separation, boys and girls. This apparently is the power supply, so it looks like it takes all the operating voltages, comes from this side and runs through this little super heavy duty cable right here. So it's like got dirt daubers, something like that in there. What is that? Your guess is as good as mine. Not exactly sure what that is. It's definitely dirt daubers. Make a mess. But I ain't wanting to open this yet. We'll probably have to open this up to look at the power supply. We'll come back to that. Let's look at the business end of this guy. So, get all this dirt dauber goo out of the way. Mud wash, dirt daubers, what we call them. Y'all might call them dirt daubers. I mean mud wash. Or some people call them mud daubers. Ain't quite sure. It looked like they used mortar or something like that. Maybe a bricklayer was doing something somewhere and got a hold of some. I ain't never seen a pink dirt dauber in there. Must have been some of those dirt daubers that identify as. Yeah, never mind. Won't go there. You know, my channel is kind of in a flux right now. I'm not sure which direction I want to go with it. I want to. Well, that don't budge. Try a bigger screwdriver. There we go. It's got 4 screws inside there, but 2 here, and I think these 2 must hold the handle on. Now, this thing is all plastic. I left my door open to my shop and I'm beginning to think that was a mistake. I'm already getting mosquitoes. Hang on a second. Alright, where was I? Got interrupted. I have not worked on an 8-track player since... I can't remember the last time I worked on an 8-track. I know when I worked at Allen's TV service, radio TV service in Winfield, back in the early 80s. Seems like I worked on a few of them back then. Cause that back then was the craze back then. Everybody had 8 tracks. have some sort of access to it. Not wanting to come out of that hole there. Why do you want not to come out of that hole? What's the matter with you? Here we go. Oh boy, that is a killer, y'all. Look at that high performance speaker right there. Holy cow, it's a 16 ohm speaker at a whopping 500 milliwatts. Wow. So, what do we got here? I'll move you down a little bit. There we go. Reach across the screen for a minute, very unprofessional. Well, let's see, here's the tape head right here. Here is the channel track sensor, which basically there's a little sliver of little metallic tape that's on the tape, and as it gets done on one track, that tape passes by this head, closes the circuit, energizes this little relay right here, which makes it actually it's relays right here. And as the capstan is turning right here, it pulls this down, the capstan is turning, turns this pawl right here, and it changes this cam assembly right here, and it moves the head. That's how simple that is. So, let's see if it even powers up. Let's just throw it on here and see what happens. Here we go. Will it work or will it blow up? Who knows? I'm going to zoom you out just a little bit. So let's see. Set up on AC. Not no action there, but it's got to have a tape in it right here, so the little actuator switch right there. Look at there, it rotates. It's got pretty good pressure on it too. I'll be dang. Let's see if I can make a little noise. Amplifier doing. See if I can pass this by the head. I'll be. The thing's alive. See if it changed tracks. That's cool. You want to see that a little closer? Here's how an 8-track changes tracks. Alright. Alright, here we go. I'm going to activate a little button here. Here it goes. I'm going to push the channel change. Here's the little circuit right here, which you cannot see. Right there. Can you see it? No, you cannot. Let me lower you down. Oop. Forgive me. The camera is upside down as far as the viewer. Alright, here we go. I'm just going to tap that across that terminal. That's really all there is to it. I don't have any 8-track players when we listen to them. Controls are a little noisy. I like we can work that out, just moving it back and forth. Let me widen you out a little bit. Controls need a little bit of cleaning, but I mean, it works. I couldn't believe the thing actually turned. And it's pretty strong too. I don't feel no mushiness in it. Motor's strong. A lot of times the motors in these little portables go bad. Thing look like it's got low hours on it. They didn't leave the batteries in there, so I don't have to clean no battery corrosion. This thing is really, other than the dirt dauber mess, that I'll clean that out with some compressed air. I don't see a problem with it. Won't know till I get a tape, so I'll have to find an 8-track tape to do this. Here's let's see, some electrolytics in this bad boy. It's chock full of electrolytics. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 in this side. Anyone looking at me, I don't know why y'all doing that. Anyway, 19 in that side that I can count, and there's probably a couple of them in here. Unless it's sending AC over here and it's doing a rectification over here, I don't know. 19. Might be 20 in there. They're Jallicon or Jallicon, J-A-L-L. There's like 3 L's. Jallicon? Never heard of them. Yeah, J-O-L-L-L-I-C-O-N. And how good do you think those things are? But it works. It made noise. Look like it'll work. Belt doesn't feel like it's good. I haven't turned it over. I don't want to take it out and look at it really. So I'm going to see if I can dig up some 8-track tapes and see how it works. If it needs anything else, we'll make another video of this. So we'll probably make one on a short, which is what this is going to be. But it's pretty cool. So when you get done with this thing, get through playing it or whatever, and you want to store it back together, this little plug right here, show it to you, that little plug right there unplugs from inside here. Then you just close the cover, and then you take all these little wires and you just push them back in here like that. Alright, then you just take these little ears right here, boom, boom, put them in the corresponding female side of this thing, like that, snap it back together, good to go. Has a model number on it somewhere. Ooh. It's a realistic stereo player, model number 14-904, made in Hong Kong. So anyway, that's that. We'll get a 8-track tape one day when I find some, and we'll test it out. But just thought you'd want to see what my latest flea market find is. And I have something special. If everything works out tomorrow, I'll have a special project coming up. It's going to be cool. It's going to be great. Something I've been waiting for. It ain't happened yet, but it's going to, I hope. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, and we'll talk to y'all later. Adios.